Psalm 145, verses 8 to 13. I will praise your name forever, my King and my God. The Lord is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness. The Lord is good to all, and compassionate toward all his works. Let all your works give you thanks, O Lord, and let your faithful ones bless you. Let them discourse of the glory of your kingdom, and speak of your might. Let them make known your might to the children of Adam, and the glorious splendor of your kingdom. Your kingdom is a kingdom for all ages, and your dominion endures through all generations. We often depend upon government, and just as often we are disappointed with the outcome. But instead of relying on the government, we should trust in God. In governments, political leaders come and go, but God made heaven and earth and has been with humanity since He created us. Political leaders often make judgments for self-interest. Will I get reelected if I vote this way or that? God, on the other hand, judges without political motivation. He judges fairly and considers a multitude of factors that the imperfect human political leader might not be aware of. Verses 8 and 9 is a summation of the Old Testament people's view of God. It was plainly understood that God created everything, and as such, His love can be compared to the love a mother has for a child. It is the kind of love wherein the mother gives to a child and at the same time expects nothing in return from the child. In verses 10 to 13, we have to question how any of God's creation could possibly bless God. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. We know that in everything God works for good with those who love Him, who are called according to His purpose. If you live in union with God's commandments and His purpose for your existence, you would, by your actions, be a blessing to Him, and at the same time be at peace with yourself. Have you ever thought that the Lord has given you some type of burden that you can't handle? Sometimes we become like the ungrateful children and forget all that God has done for us. Remember, He is kind, merciful, patient, slow to anger, loving, and compassionate. Remember what St. Paul says, "No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful, and He will not let you be tempted beyond your strength. But with the temptation will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it." 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13.